of a lost world are locked into our hearts. Why could we not keep what was given to us by God and made great by our own hands? This is our Echmiadzin. In ancient times we were pagans. Then Thaddeus and Bartholomew, apostles of Christ, started to preach a new faith at the end of the 2nd century. For the first time in world history, Christianity was established as a state religion in Armenia in 301. Armenia had a solid foundation, with its own alphabet, architecture, literature, and system of chronology. Yet this was not enough for the nation to survive outside forces. There were times when Armenians lost all hope of survival. The year 1915 holds deep, painful memories for every Armenian. These terrible acts of Turkish genocide will always remain the darkest days of our history. May 1918. The Battle of Sardarapat. Few dates and events in Armenian history compare with this date. It is impossible to imagine what could have happened had we lost. Without provocation, the Turks occupied Alexandropol, now known as Gumri, with plans to march to Echmiadzin and Erevan. The whole country was destroyed. People were massacred. Yet there was hope. Armenia, which over centuries had lost almost 90% of its territory, looked towards a new dawning. Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the United States of America, created the Salvation Map for Armenia with a coastline to the Black Sea. The Peace Treaty of San Remo, signed at Sèvres in April 1920, made Wilson's line legal. Alas, Armenia was to suffer more cruel blows. Lenin's disgraceful peace treaty, Brest, has had widespread coverage, but little is known of the Alexandropol Treaty. This new development meant that in November 1920, Armenia, torn by Soviets and Turks, had to give up its rights under the Sèvres Agreement. This is Soviet Armenia. As in other Soviet republics, these were difficult times, and in 1937 Armenia had to cope with collectivization. Yet it is during these days that Armenians, after centuries of suffering, at last got their own state system. In 1949, after the Second World War and during Soviet Armenia, the first Armenian repatriation began. From different countries, people came to Soviet Armenia, and many were sent to Siberia. And still, throughout the 70 years of troubled Armenian history, it is fair to say that Armenians gained rather than lost. They worked their own land, and the population started to increase. From the 70,000 Armenians that survived, the population swelled to over 3 million citizens. A new Soviet Armenia began to emerge, with the building of whole villages and towns. The world recognized outstanding talent in many gifted Armenians. Among these were Sarian, the painter, Ambar Tsumian and brothers Alihanov, scientists, Aram Hachachurian, composer, statesman Mikoyan, Marshal Bagromian, Admiral Izakov, and world chess champion Petrosian. When Hitler declared war on the Soviet Union, Armenians considered this as a threat to their newfound freedom, so they fought. 110 heroes of the Soviet Union, 4 marshals and many generals lost their lives. Yerevan, the ancient capital of Armenia, formerly known as Erebuni, today, Yerevan is 2,800 years old.